Does anyone know who started the campaign hashtag take a knee? Well, that was quarterback Colin Kaepernick for the 49ers. And look where he is at now. My motivation for this speech is to end the disrespect of the flag for our country and our veterans. We're all part of this country and we're all affected by it. The commissioner needs to take more action and put harsher restrictions on players taking a knee in the NFL. NFL players across the country have been taking a knee during the national anthem, and this has been going on for 3 years, according to CNN.com. Players feel that they are protesting and that in no way are they disrespecting the country and its flag. Colin Kaepernick started the protest against police violence between African Americans. Protests have now become more against racial discrimination. According to the New York Times, the NFL has not taken any action on the issue. The NFL has made a statement saying that every player should stand for the national anthem, and they even double dipped and said that they believe in the players and what they're doing. Taking a knee for the players means so much more than the action. It's a protest to the racial divide. Across the NFL, the common protest is that African Americans are discriminated against around the country, according to SBNation.com. According to sentencingproject.org, African Americans are 5.1 times more likely to go to jail. In a lot of states, one in every 20 black males are in jail. In Ohio, 289 inmates are white. 1,625 inmates are black. Since the beginning of the NFL protests, there have been 2 major protests in the country. In 2014, there was a major race riot in Ferguson, Missouri because of the death of Michael Brown. In 2015, there was a riot in Baltimore, Maryland because of the death of Freddie Gray. Both of these riots have fueled the fire for the NFL protests and the players. Although there is a great deal of racial discrimination in our country, there are better ways for the players to protest. Back in September, owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, took action on the issue, according to CBSSports.com. Jones made it known that if any player on his team took a knee, they would have been benched for that week, according to New York Times. Jerry Jones took the field with his team that week and kneeled before the national anthem, not during it, but before it. Jerry Jones cannot solve racial issues in the country, but he can between his team. Jones has set an example for the NFL that there is no need to disrespect the flag or the country and its people. NFL players should not protest during the anthem, but they should before it. With all the ongoing issues in our country, the players deserve the right to protest. Just like Jerry Jones, all it takes is to demonstrate before the anthem starts. Because of the protests, the NFL has suffered support from viewers. 15 people in our very own classroom say that they have stopped watching the NFL because of the protests. According to Tennessean.com, when veterans were asked about the protest, they were upset with the disrespect for our flag, but they understand that there is an issue in our country between racial discrimination. If the protests during the anthem were to end, viewers will be more likely to come back. If players are not willing to be peaceful and respectful, they need to be banned from the NFL. The only way this can be enforced is if the commissioner grants harder sanctions on the players. Although there are many racial discrimination cases across the country, there is no need for disrespect of our country's flag. NFL players for the past 3 years have been kneeling for our country's national anthem before games. This is due to racial discrimination across the country. NFL players should be banned for taking a knee during the national anthem. For my summary solutions, With a peaceful solution to this issue, kneeling before the national anthem would solve a lot of angry people's problems. But without the peaceful solution, players should be banned. For my final appeal and action statement, NFL players have one of the greatest platforms in the world to display themselves, and if they do so professionally and respectfully, it could help this country tremendously. Thank you for watching.